he's coming off what most consider to be his worst season as a pro. So does this deal make sense to you?
It does. It was largely written in the stars the minute the Broncos did that mega trade, 2 firsts, 2 seconds for Russell Wilson. They weren't going to let him walk, after a year or two. But, I think this is a team that's been wandering the quarterback wilderness for quite some time, ever since Peyton Manning. It makes sense that they would be thrilled to, pay a quarterback who's been the model of consistency until, as you said, last year. I expect him to bounce back. Obviously, he was banged up. The only thing that gives me a little bit of pause is this deal does take Russell into his mid to late 30s, and a lot of his game is predicated on mobility, which has declined a little bit in recent years. So that's something I would keep my eye on this season with Denver as his scrambling has gone down. But otherwise, it's a no-brainer for Denver.
Yeah, two, you think about where Denver is coming from. One, this is security, like I am for you, L Boogie and MK, when we out in them streets among the people. And Dan probably needs me the most. But when you look at Denver and you think about this quarterback situation and how in flux it's been for so long, now you have security. Now you have a piece in Russell Wilson where you can start to build out the rest of your roster, because the biggest question about your football team is answered for the next 5 to 7 years. So I think it's a great move by Denver to get it going. This is similar to what they did with Peyton Manning. They start building around him, even on a declining physicality and performance level. So this is awesome for the Broncos.
And look, that's exactly it. This is a team that's gone through so many different quarterbacks since it had Peyton Manning. And its priority was to upgrade that position. And once it couldn't get Aaron Rodgers, it moved on to Russell Wilson. And once it moved on to Russell Wilson and moved on to new owners, then both sides were interested in getting this new deal done. It's the first new deal for this new ownership group. So that's a good way to start for that Penner group to give out a $265 million deal. They certainly have the cash to do it, and now they've done that. Their first big deal is a historic one in Denver.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.